Hello, my name's Alex Salter, environmental artist, and today I'm going to show you the basics of UDK editor and how to create basic ground, basic lighting, a spawn point, and then how to test the map out. So first of all, open up the UDK software, and then go to File, New, and go to Blank Map. The content browser is open up in the other window. We won't need this for the moment, so we'll push it over to the other screen. And then you're left with this. This is the builder brush. We're going to go right click on the brush set properties and change the X and the Y to 1024. And then going to change the Z axis to 40. And now we have basic ground. What you now need to do is go to CSG and go to additive. This has now built this thin rectangle square within this real world space. It's on default lighting, so everywhere's lit. So we'll go on to normal lit, and as you can see there's no light. So hold L and left click, drag it up, and you've got yourself a light. And we'll have that here. Hold Alt and left click, and you can have another like this. We will then, if I go to wireframe, brush wireframe, you can see this BSP wireframe here. You can then left click on geometry mode, hold Control and Alt and left click, and you can alter the shape of this basic blockout ground, like so. Go back to normal lit. It looks like this because we haven't rebuilt it. If you ever move a light, you'll need to rebuild lighting, and if you ever do this and change the shape, you have to rebuild to see the real world difference. So now we can right click here and go to add actor, add player start, and then we can just change the rotation so we face forward when we spawn. And now this is it, we've done practically. Double click on a light and you can change the light colour, you can change everything. If it casts shadows, it's bleeding into how many times it bounces from face to face, how it bleeds into other lights, the fall off of the shadow, everything, light mass, light shafts. But all we want to concentrate on here is the colour. So let's say, example, a nice red-ish, and click OK. You can also change the size of these lights and how much of a radius that the light affects. But let's see if we can pick another colour which will mix with this. Probably won't work, but that will do. And now I'm going to pause this video, and then what you need to do now, if you're at this point, is go to build lighting, turn off use light mass, and click OK for this quick concept tutorial. Then go to build and build all. Then after that's done, we'll be back at the same position. I'm going to pause the video, build all, and then I shall be straight back here, and we'll then right click and go play from here. A new window will appear, and this will be the real-time playtest window, and then I will start recording again. No. So as you can see, we've now spawned, and this is what we're looking at. And now we can run around on the ground, which we've made. Now we should appear with a weapon and properly spawned, but we haven't, and I believe that's because we need to turn on world properties, and we need to go into game, but we need to go to, for example, it was on none, so we need to go on to deathmatch, and presumably we then need to rebuild again. This is going to crash it. Oh dear. And then you rebuild again, and you should spawn with a weapon. So as you can see now, we've spawned correctly. And we can run around and test out the environment and jump. And so on. And you can jump off if you want as well. Of how to create simple ground, a spawn point, lighting colours, and then how to test out the map. And even when you had that problem where you spawned without a weapon, it's just view world properties and then set the game type from none to deathmatch. That's it for this quick tutorial of how to use the really simple basics of UDK, and then next time I'll do another one based on more advanced areas, maybe a higher level design, different ways of constructing gameplay flow, but we'll see.